Okay, so a bit more progress on the Xpack. Finally, you all say. The oil side of things on that oil coolery thing down there is now sorted as well. I have also put the Mac valve in. You can see it down there. Mac valve's now fitted. Need to tidy the wiring up to it. The fan, electric fan, is now wired in and working. I've tested it just by earthing the relay inside and it's spinning the right way and stuff, so it's all good. I need to finish off the boost pipage. I'm leaving this off for now because it's not, well, I'm probably not going to do any harm if I'm not actually on boost, to be fair, if I'm not revving up past 2,000 or 3,000 revs, but just for my own paranoia, I'm leaving that off so that I can just pull this out of the way and get the boost out of the road, basically. I have plumbed in, as you can see, the Mac valve here. Probably could do that tidier, probably will, but for now I'm under pressure of a deadline. The car is being mapped on the week of the 26th of July if all goes to plan. I don't know when this video will come out, so I won't say next week or the week after because it could have already happened, who knows. But yes, car's being mapped in 2 or 3 weeks time from now, which, yeah, pressure is on. I have most of the engine stuff all done. The checklist's fairly low now on the engine side of things. I need to get the interior tidied up a wee bit. I'm sure you remember the rat's nest that is in here, but I need to sort all that out in there. The glove box number is just sitting there, and the under dash panels and stuff are just lying there as well. So I need to tidy up the wiring, cable tie it all up nicely, fit the glove box, fit the panels, take the seats back out. I have the re-welding, I'm going to say, finish off welding the framework on the driver's seat. It was only ever tack welded, that one. So before I end up flying it through the windscreen, I'll fit that one, I think. I have to, in theory, dye the carpet black as well, although that can be done anytime. It's not a priority for mapping. I'll get the interior all built back up so it looks like something anyway. Another few bits and pieces that probably haven't gone through. The Mark II Escort firewall kit that I bought at one stage. It fits perfectly near enough into the boot of the Capri, so it's like a natural firewall. I'll obviously need to make a few infill panels down the sides, but there are bits and pieces here in the kit that came, so I'll probably do something with that. It's not completely separated. I'm not worried about it actually functioning as a firewall as such because there's no fuel in the boot, but I do want the boot separated just for cargo reasons, that if I put tools in the boot that it's not all sliding into the back seats and stuff. So if I have to brake suddenly, I would like that fixed nicely in there, that it acts as a divider. So if there are the odd gap in it, if there is the odd gap rather, it's not going to really annoy me. I'll probably line that with sound deadening as well, so it's not rattling. I'll try and get that done at some point, but as you can see, she's been lying too long. She's all dusty. So it's time to get tore in there, get this thing finished off, get her mapped, and I have a show to attend on the 7th of August. I am hopefully, if all goes to plan, convoying down to the show with Marcus Hayes. Unsure which car he's bringing, but the two of us should hopefully be going down to the show in aid of Parkinson's UK down in Enniskillen direction, somewhere from Anna in Northern Ireland. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one, and I'm really hoping that I can get this done on time and nothing happens at the dyno that puts a stop to that. If it does, Mark II Granada might have to get pushed on and get finished, but we'll see. Yeah. So, I have ordered a new fuel pressure regulator just to rule out the fact that the other one is actually okay, or is actually faulty. I'm getting a few starting issues in that it's taking a wee while longer to start and build fuel pressure and stuff. Just to make sure, so I know for my own peace of mind what's happening, I have got myself a fuel pressure sensor, which just fits in line, hopefully here. If I can work this, I'll just put it in here and then move this line back a wee bit, and hopefully it should just fit nicely. Failing that, I'll put it there. that could also work, but I would prefer it over here so I could run the wires down into the cab nicely. So I'll try and get this fitted now. Hopefully this, well, I'll soon see if the fuel pressure is an issue because I'm about to crack a line off. There's fuel there, but no pressure. So, in theory, this needs to screw onto this. And then this needs to go onto that. This could definitely be a case of easier said than done, to be honest. This is a very flattering angle, but anyway, next stage, to change this fitting on the tank. Turns out that I thought the pump had a check valve built into it, but the actual check valve is in the banjo fitting that screws into the pump. So whenever you turn the key off, all the fuel pressure is disappearing. So I'm going to change the line, change the one on the end to straight, and screw the proper fitting in here and put a banjo on it. So that's next. Right, in theory that's that. So I'm going to put her down and see if there's any leaks in it whenever I prime it. But that's the fuel now sorted. She now starts on the key. Just checking nothing dropping on the belt. So she now starts first turning the key, whereas before it was turning and turning because all the pressure was bleeding off back into the tank through the pump internals. Because I forgot to fit the check valve. So anyway, today I got a good bit done. Didn't video much of it whatsoever because I am under pressure big time to get this car finished. I've mapping in under 2 weeks and it's currently not near finished. Oil pressure sensor has now been replaced with a new fancier one like that instead of this old style VDO thing that I had on because it wasn't reading right. I haven't tested it yet, but I hope it works. The fuel pressure one that's on works perfectly, so hoping the oil one does too. I've got all the boost lines all nipped up, sealed, and checked. I have the MAC valve fitted. I have started to tidy the wiring up in there. Getting the interior things all sorted. Of these all painted black. They used to be grey. Sorted all of this stuff. All used to be grey. And those. Also, so did this. This used to be a grey carpet. It's now a black carpet. I actually did this with Halford's rattle can black, gloss black out of a rattle can. Just standard gloss black paint. And to be honest with you, it surprised even me. It has come out still nice. It still feels like a carpet. And it might need another coat, but for now it'll do. The other solution, or the other alternative, was to buy a new carpet or to try some of the carpet dyes, but the carpet dyes I've heard are not great. They all rub off. I haven't videoed much, to be honest. I lost a full day yesterday. A full day, and believe me, it was a full day, trying to get an oil pressure sensor working. You have these sort of days whenever you're working on cars, and it just, yeah, it got to me yesterday, so I didn't video a thing. I think I've already showed you, but I've got all the black plastics all painted black. I have the carpet painted or / dyed black as well. I had hoped to get all of that fitted into the car in this episode, might still, but I've since realised that I'm doing the exhaust this weekend from front to back, and I will probably need access to the floor to either weld mounts on or drill holes to bolt mounts and stuff too, so there's no point in me putting a good carpet in if I'm going to have to drill holes. So I will probably find something else to finish this episode off with, but I was having a bit of a problem with the Capri as well. It wasn't running that well whatsoever. That was yesterday. It just didn't go well at all for me yesterday. As well as that, I drove the Granada outside and I lost all gears, so yeah, you can start to see why I didn't video anything yesterday. But the Capri, turns out, because it's just been sitting idling, it hasn't been revved at all. It had fouled the plugs up, they were black as anything. So I have took them all out, cleaned them all up, and put fresh fuel in as well, because there was old fuel that was in her that I had lying about. So it is now all changed, fresh fuel, clean plugs, and it's running a lot better. The issue with the oil pressure sensor, I think, is potentially my fault. I thought that the outputs out of the back of my dashboard were 5 volts. Should have checked them, my own mistake. But it turns out they were actually 5 or 12 volts. So I think I've fried the sensor with fucking 12 volt down its throat instead of 5 volt. So yes, if a new one of them ordered. In the meantime, I'm also just going to put a mechanical gauge on, because if the new gauge doesn't work, I don't have time to be messing about. I have less than just over a week now. I have a week and 2 days before it goes to mapping. So I've Amazon primed a boost gauge and a oil pressure gauge. They're going on. I don't care if they're cable tied to the flipping dashboard as long as they work for the mapping. So yeah, gonna take the seats out, completely tidy out inside. I need to start tidying the wiring up inside as well, although I'm reluctant to do that until I get this sensor working, because I'm gonna have to put the dash all together. But yeah, we're getting there. You might have noticed this stunning new t-shirt. It's available to buy over on the website. The merchandise section of the website is filled with stickers and t-shirts and key rings and stuff, just ways that you can help to support the channel and yeah, just get something cool in return. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. I am in the middle of getting updated, well, I'm going to call them images, but vectors done for this puppy and the Granada. So those will hopefully make their way onto stickers and stuff very shortly as well. So grab yourself something to stick in the toolbox or the car, or get yourself a nice t-shirt. Where it shows, hopefully there'll be a Capri version coming soon and a Granada version coming. But yeah, if you pop over, I'll put the link. Hopefully it's a clickable link in the top right if it works, but if not, it'll be in the description. So if you take a wee pop over and have a look, it would be very much appreciated. Okay, might as well make a start on the rear bumper corners. As you probably know by now if you're a Capri owner, these just slide onto the end of the bumper, and then they're held on. This needs adjusted bumper, I think, but they're held on. Sorry, wrong thing. As you might know, bumper corners are held on a standard Capri with these things here. They usually go into a square hole on the body, twist, and then the back of these here has a clippy boy on them that just pushes tight into it. However, for reasons unknown to me, the people that made the Xpack kit put this lovely divot in, which means that the standard twist and turn thing, it just doesn't work because it doesn't reach anything where it needs to sit. So to get around this, I have 3D printed a set of, I'm going to call them adapter plates. These will hopefully just drill and rivet onto the roll or the Xpack, which then allow these to go on and twist like that onto the car. It also means that if I do have a hit or somebody clips the end cap, it'll probably just tear the adapter plate instead of ripping out of the fiberglass on the body kit. So this is sort of sacrificial. So that's the plan anyway. We'll see if it works. Now, I haven't really been looking forward to this bit, to be honest. Surprise, surprise. But you can see there's the 4 holes marked on it anyway. So gonna need to work out what size of rivets I'm using, get the right bit, and then go from there. Okay, so these are 4.8mm rivets, so I'm bucking a 5mm bit through. I will warn you, I haven't actually tested this on anything yet. This is just purely Fusion 360 designed. So, let's see if it's going to work. Yes, it does. Now the back bumper needs dropped a wee bit at this end, but apart from that, that's not going anywhere. Very happy with that. These obviously need all fixed in here properly and the caps put back on, but for now they're on and looking good. So just one more to do at the back corner. Okay, that is the bumper end caps all fitted. Much gnashing of teeth and wheeling was done, but it's now fitted. The back bumper gave me a wee bit of bother. I need to still fix that. The caps are on, but the bumper itself sits a bit high at the back, so it's currently sitting slanted like that. That's an exaggeration, but it needs spacers in behind the 4 bolts, I think, to try and bring it down a wee bit, or take the brackets off and bend them down. Not the end of the world. I have the caps on where they need to be, so at least that's done. I think that'll do me for this episode, folks. The car is now fairly well finished on the outside. I need to put all the D window trims and stuff on, but I'm going to leave them off until she is detailed, because I want the detailer to be able to get in behind them to wet sand or whatever if he needs to. The wheels and stuff are on as well for now. They are spaced out 25mm, so thanks Jordan for the lend / donation of your spacers, because you're not getting them back. They are an ET0 wheel, 15x8 ET0 with a 25mm spacer that in theory brings them out to ET-25 with a 205/50 15 tire on. So that's how it looks. If anybody out there is intending to Xpack, brings it out quite nicely. Fronts are sitting with a 10 or 15mm spacer on. I think it's 15 maybe currently. I haven't done anything with those just yet, so I'll maybe put that on at some point. So yes, key things to take away from this episode. Merchandise. Go check out the website. Get yourself a sticker, a t-shirt, keyring, and if you want anything else, let me know. Go also check out, I have the website launched for the 3D printed reproduction parts, and there's bonnet ram kits and stuff on there too, although I think I'm nearly out of those. You'll see how much is in stock on the website. It's all very fancy. If you take a look in the description, the link for the video or the website is there. Car is going for mapping in 1 week and 2 days. So hopefully the next video, which I'll be starting this afternoon, is putting all of the stainless steel stuff together into a big long section professionally and getting an exhaust made. Whenever I say professionally, I have a friend who's coming to help me, who's a TIG welder by trade. So he's offered to help me and show me how to do it. So yes, thanks Ryan for that if you're watching. Hopefully that episode will drop next Saturday if all goes to plan. Getting the last few bits and pieces done for the dyno day. And the episode after that will hopefully be dyno day. Seeing what this thing makes on the rollers. I don't have a clue what it's going to make. I don't have a clue if it's going to blow up. It's the first turbo car I've ever built. It does start and it drives and everything, so hopefully there's nothing too major that needs done. But as always, I have no idea. Time will tell. So yes. Anyway, I think I've done enough talking for this one, folks. Thank you very much for sticking around, and if you've liked what you've seen, please do give the video a like, a subscribe, share. Pop over to my socials, give them a follow, and they should appear on the screen somewhere. And Patreon should appear on the screen also. There might be upcoming changes to Patreon and stuff. I'll keep you posted on here first. But for now, Patreon is still over there if you want to go and have a wee look. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. Bye.